Warning, do not ever insinuate that you even slightly might like Black Ops 7. You sometimes might think you're making fun of a disingenuous nostalgia bait misery video, but in reality you're actually defending the laziest billionaires of all time. You're defending the slop game. Consume the slop. I found out yesterday that I'm apparently Treyarch's strongest warrior fighting their stupidest battles. Oh, hey Burgerheads, interesting news I just received. You can like something and still be able to criticize it. So for the 20% of the commenters I have to make this video for, here's everything I don't like about the game. Starting with the biggest thing, no, actually, I don't support AI, and I do not want it in the game, or anything artistry related ever. Here's a clip of me in my very first game of Ashes of the Damned, minutes after the game had launched for New Zealand. One of the first things I noticed in Blackwater Lake's cabin was this wall that had movie posters on them, and they are so clearly AI generated, so I loop back around after the round is over and make sure my eyes were not deceiving me. This was really disappointing. Not only did they not care about any of the criticism from Black Ops 6's AI usage, they ramped it up to 11. If this was like 10 years ago in Infinite Warfare, movie posters like this would be made by actual artists and be creative and feature like interesting nods to developers or characters in the game. Now, it's just so devoid of life or care that I can't understand how the artists at Treyarch can actively support this. Oh, speaking of criticizing Treyarch's use of AI, guess who's already made a video this year discussing it and how it's unacceptable for a studio this large to be using it? Me! I did that! In January! So again, yes, the AI components for this game suck, and nobody should be defending it. At the same time, people are going insane over the slippery slope this has caused. Like, there's this tweet going around that this Nothing Burger clickbaited into a video with 1.6 million views, saying that the campaign is entirely AI generated. It's exposed for being 100% AI generated by the hackers going into the file. Give me a break, dude. The person who made the tweet says directly under it, which he conveniently left out, that they're just speculating. They aren't a leaker. They aren't the hacker going into the file. Oh, 1 second, because I probably have to clarify here too. No! This does not mean I'm defending the campaign. No! The story isn't good, and all of the actual criticism I've seen for it is completely valid. The next thing is the UI. While it is customizable, the BO6 components that were very Warzone-y are still prevalent, and there really is no way to get like a classic feel through and through. The closest you can get is what I made in my last video, and this isn't a huge deal, but in past games the UI has been like a part of its visual identity, and hopefully with the HUD themes like the ones that got leaked coming, this eventually gets a lot better. Cursed mode showed me personally that the original point system is still far superior to what they have now, and every day I hope they make this the default going forward. Cursed in general is hopefully a real good eye-opener to Treyarch in regards to what is actually enjoyable minute to minute. Being able to spin the box for a point gun for the first time since 2019 is pretty refreshing and varies the playstyle compared to the default mode by a lot. With that said, that's exactly why I partially agree with the, oh, they made Warzone like zombies people, depending on the situation, of course, and I hate that because holy, these people can be so annoying. Armor plates did not ever need to be introduced into zombies. This stems from Cold War and the time and pandemic restrictions Treyarch had when they picked up the game from Sledgehammer. But now, this really does not need to be a thing. Rebalancing the game to fit in Armor's playstyle would get rid of the redundancy they provide. Not only do you have to manage your health, but you have to actively manage your health again throughout the entire game by upgrading your armor and replating it. They've made changes to improve this, but again, if the game was just balanced to work without it, it wouldn't be necessary. That's exactly how I feel about weapon rarity. This stems from Cold War and the time and pandemic restrictions Treyarch had when they picked it. Are you seeing the pattern here? Just like armor is redundant, so is weapon rarity. And while you get used to them after a while, they're just not necessary. These are not innovations in the same way that Gobblegum or Talismans were. These were included due to limitations in development and just stuck around. And honestly, that sucks, like a lot. And I wish the new things they added were more universally fitted for zombies and not leftovers that they glue onto it. I hope that one day these games will get the care that they need to be amazing again, but for now, I just keep kind of getting disappointed by a lot of the inclusions. I still really like Black Ops 7 so far, and it has been fun to play with friends in a way that Call of Duty really hasn't for the last few years. So yeah, there we go. That's how you critique something without going, look at the old thing, don't look at the new thing, they're different.